Hi friends, how are you all? Today I'll talk about adjectives. Friends, adjectives are a very important part of speech in English grammar. How you need to use adjectives, that's very important. Yes, correctly. The correct use of adjectives will enable you to speak in English very beautifully and effectively. So for effective communication in English, you need to know how to use adjectives in a proper way. Alright friends, do subscribe to this channel and share this video. And friends, links to various books on grammar and spoken English, you'll find them in the video description. Alright, so friends, what is an adjective? First of all, an adjective is a part of speech. Now, there are 8 parts of speech in English grammar. Adjective is one of them. I've covered nouns and pronouns, and now I have reached adjectives. Please watch the videos on nouns and pronouns as well. It's there in the playlist, English grammar playlist. Alright, so friends, what is an adjective? An adjective is a word which qualifies or describes a noun or pronoun in a sentence. I repeat, an adjective is a word that qualifies or describes a noun or a pronoun in a sentence. Alright, now friends, for example, I'll give you some examples of adjectives. Red, green, blue, yellow, all these colors. Tall, short, beautiful, ugly, long, tired, interesting, boring. These are all adjectives. Adjectives are words that describe a noun. You will understand better when I give you a few examples. So let us consider the following sentences. Linda's hair is gorgeous. Now look at this sentence. For example, Linda's hair is gorgeous. So in this sentence, the word gorgeous is an adjective. Yes, friends, because gorgeous is describing the noun hair. What kind of hair Linda has? Linda has gorgeous hair. So gorgeous is the adjective. Alright. If I say Joseph is a very intelligent boy, then in this sentence, intelligent is the adjective which qualifies the noun boy. What kind of boy? Intelligent boy. Alright. If I say she is a bright student, then bright is the adjective which is qualifying the noun student. What kind of student? Bright student. Alright, so friends, these are all adjectives. Now, adjectives are of various types. Now, actually, adjectives can be divided into 13 types. 13 types of adjectives can be there. In this video, I will be discussing the first 4 types of adjectives. The remaining types in subsequent videos. Alright, so friends, in today's video, I will be discussing the first 4 types of adjectives that you need to know. The first type of adjective is called descriptive adjective. What do you mean by descriptive adjectives? It is an adjective that describes a noun or a pronoun in a sentence. Describes or qualifies a noun or pronoun. It talks about the shape, the size, the color of that particular noun or pronoun in the sentence. Alright, for example, if I say, this is a large house. This is a large house. In this sentence, large is a descriptive pronoun. Forgive me. Large is a descriptive adjective. Alright, next example. She is a beautiful girl. She is a beautiful girl. In this sentence, beautiful is a descriptive adjective which is qualifying the noun girl. Yes? Alright. It was an interesting story. It was an interesting story. In this sentence, interesting is a descriptive adjective. Interesting story. Alright? Alright. It was a boring journey. Then boring is describing the noun journey. Alright? So boring will be the adjective in the sentence. So friends, these are all descriptive adjectives. Now let us go to the second type of adjectives. The second type of adjectives is demonstrative adjectives. What do you mean by demonstrative adjectives? Alright. Demonstrative adjectives are those adjectives which point to a certain noun or pronoun in the sentence. For example, they point out at a certain noun or pronoun in the sentence. For example, demonstrative adjectives. This boy is very smart. Then this is a demonstrative adjective. Alright? Okay. That house is so beautiful, or that house is very beautiful. If I say that is a demonstrative adjective which is pointing towards the noun house. Alright? These mangoes are very fresh and ripe. These mangoes are very fresh and ripe. In this sentence, these is a demonstrative adjective which is qualifying or describing, not describing, yeah, in a way, describing. It is actually pointing out the noun mangoes. It is pointing at. It is not describing. It is pointing at. That is why it is demonstrative. If it would describe, then it would be descriptive. Now friends, a very good example I gave you just now. These mangoes are fresh and ripe. In this sentence, friends, there are 3 adjectives. Can you find out those adjectives? I guess you have found out. These, ripe, fresh, these 3 words, all 3 of them are adjectives. These mangoes, these is a demonstrative adjective which is pointing towards or pointing out the noun mangoes. And fresh and ripe, these 2 words, fresh and ripe, are descriptive adjectives that are describing or qualifying the noun mangoes. What kind of mangoes? Fresh and ripe. So fresh and ripe are descriptive adjectives. So friends, now it's very clear the basic difference between descriptive adjectives and demonstrative adjectives. Then if I say, okay, let me give you one more example of demonstrative adjective. Those bangles belong to my grandmother. Those bangles belong to my grandmother. So those bangles. So those is a demonstrative adjective which is pointing towards the noun bangles. One last example of demonstrative adjective. Such behavior is not acceptable to me. I repeat, such behavior is not acceptable to me. So such behavior, such is also a demonstrative adjective. Okay, it is pointing at the noun behavior. Behavior is an abstract noun. So such behavior is not acceptable at all. So such is a demonstrative adjective which is pointing at the noun behavior. Alright friends, now let's move on to the next type of adjectives. The third type of adjectives. What is that? Alright, the third type is quantitative adjectives. What do you mean by quantitative adjectives? I will tell you. Quantitative adjectives are those adjectives that quantify a noun or pronoun, or you can say they point or they talk about the quantity or number associated with a certain noun or pronoun in the sentence. I'll give you examples. For example, some, little, few, a few, all, several, both, none, not none, actually no. If I say I have no money with me, then no is a quantitative adjective. The word no is qualifying, or the word no is actually describing the quantity of money. How much money I have? I have no money with me now. So no. Then no is a quantitative adjective. So all these quantitative adjectives can also be like words like 1, 2, 3. So these are these cardinal numbers 1, 2, 3. 3 girls were supposed to participate in the quiz contest. They were supposed to participate in the quiz contest. So 3 girls from the school were supposed to participate in the quiz contest today. Then 3 girls. So 3 is a cardinal number. 3 is a quantitative adjective in this sentence. So how many girls? 3 girls. So like that, 1, 2, 3, first, second, third. Yes, the second row, the students sitting in the second row are very attentive. The students sitting in the second row of the classroom are very attentive. Which row? Second. So second is an ordinal number. So second is a quantitative adjective, which is kind of qualifying the noun. Which noun? Row. Which row? Second row. So that is also a quantitative adjective. Alright, so these are all quantitative adjectives. All boys were present in the class today. All boys were present. So all boys. All is also a quantitative adjective, which is connected or qualifying the noun boys in the sentence. Alright. Both students were to be blamed equally for the matter. Both students. So both is also here a quantitative adjective. Can you give me some money, or can you give me some water? So here some is a quantitative adjective. Can you give me some water? Or there is a little water in the jug. There is a little water in the jug. So a little is also quantitative adjective. So here you have a little. So there are 2 words actually. Little is preceded by a. So a. So both of them will be taken, and that is a sort of adjective phrase. But yes, that will be a quantitative adjective. There is a little water in the jug. So the quantitative adjective, a little. There is little hope of his recovery. That means there is no hope. When you use only little without the article a before it, then it signifies something negative. So there is little hope of his recovery. That is, there is almost no hope of his recovery. So here also there is little hope. Little is a quantitative adjective. Okay. Few people are interested in the matter. Few people. So few is also a quantitative adjective, which is qualifying the noun people in the sentence. So friends, now you have understood, or you have got me, that what are quantitative adjectives. Now we can move on to the next type of adjectives. That is the 4th type of adjectives, which is demonstrative I have discussed, descriptive I have discussed, quantitative I have discussed. Yes, the 4th type, possessive adjectives. Possessive adjectives, from the name itself we know that it is a type of adjective which shows possession or ownership that is associated with a noun or pronoun. Friends, always remember, the greatest clue about adjectives is that adjectives are always connected to a noun or a pronoun in a sentence. Their job is to qualify a certain noun or pronoun. That's what they do. So always remember that. So here, possessive adjectives are adjectives that show the ownership or possession associated with a certain noun or a pronoun in the sentence. For example, if I say, this is my house, okay, in this sentence, this is my house, then my is a possessive adjective which is qualifying the noun house. Whose house? My house. So my is a possessive adjective. It is showing possession also, that it belongs, this house belongs to me. So this is my house. All right. That is your bag. That is your bag. So your is also a possessive adjective. By the way, possessive adjectives are also called possessive determiners. Just in case you want to know, possessive adjectives like my, your, their, our, his, her, these are all possessive adjectives. They are also called possessive determiners. Okay, friends? All right, because determiners are also, in essence, they function like adjectives. That is why. I will make a video on determiners in detail later on. All right. So friends, what I was telling you, let me give you one more example of possessive adjective. It was their fault. It was their fault. In this sentence, their, T-H-E-I-R, their. It was not our fault, it was their fault. So their is a possessive adjective, and if I say it was not our fault, then our is also a possessive adjective. It is qualifying the noun fault in the sentence. All right? So it is, it is connected to the noun fault in the sentence. So their fault, there is possessive adjective, our fault, our is possessive adjective. Okay? This is his department, or I can say that was his mistake. If I say, then his is also a possessive adjective which is qualifying or which is connected to the noun mistake in the sentence. This was his mistake. All right? It was her responsibility. It was her responsibility to look after the matter, or it was her responsibility to finish the assignment on time. It was her duty to finish the assignment on time. Then also her is a possessive adjective which is qualifying or connected to the noun duty. It was her responsibility to submit the assignment on time. Then also her is a possessive adjective which is connected to the noun responsibility in the sentence. So these are all examples of possessive adjectives. So that animal is so cute. Its tail is very long. If I say that little monkey looks very cute, its tail is very long, then its tail, here its, its, and mind you friends, never use apostrophe here because this is a possessive adjective. Its tail, its, no apostrophe, its. Its tail is very long. Then its is a possessive adjective which is connected to the noun tail. Alright, and its tail is very long. Then where is the descriptive adjective? Long. So the length of the tail, it is describing the tail. What kind of tail? Long tail. So long is a descriptive adjective. Alright, so friends, today I have discussed the first 4 types of adjectives. They are, I repeat, descriptive adjectives number 1, number 2 demonstrative adjectives, number 3 quantitative adjectives, and number 4 is the last one, that is your possessive adjectives. So in today's video, the first 4 types have been covered. In subsequent videos, we will look at the remaining types of adjectives. So friends, that's all for today, and I will be doing some practice session on nouns, because I have already covered nouns long back. So I'll be doing a practice session. So I want you to be with me in my next video. My next video will be a practice session. So please don't miss that video. And later on, I'll also go live when I'll be doing practice session. So the first practice session will be a recorded video which I'll upload, and the next practice session, which will be like the next one, will be on pronouns. First one will be on nouns, and then later on I'll do a practice session on pronouns. So I will, or maybe even in the first practice session I will discuss the first 4 types of nouns. In the next practice session, I will be discussing the remaining types of nouns, and I'll give you exercises, and you will have to solve those exercises with me. So it is better to go live and do all that. So I will, let you know. But friends, on this channel, I can't, write a public post. As of now, that facility has not been given to me. I can't make a public post. In future, I'll be able to do that. So I will put up a public post, and that will be there on my astrology channel. I have a channel on astrology. I will, there'll be a post there. So in the community tab. So from there also you can come to know about the live session. So I will go live, and I will do practice sessions on English grammar, so very soon. So I will notify you regarding that. Till then friends, take care. See you next time. Bye.